The Batman 2021. Oh, wait. No, wait. Let's start again. The Batman 2022 is in trouble again. Wait. Let's just put these glasses on. So you think it's a bit more real. So recently it's been reported from the biggest publication in the UK. It is called The Sun newspaper. Although it is an official public... Actually, I'm going to take these glasses off. They look stupid. Although it is an official publication and it is a real newspaper, they act more like the American TMZ with their scoops, with their gossips, with the fact that they've quoted me on The Witcher Season 1. And they've quoted me for the Avengers 4 release date. They've quoted me on a lot of things without even talking to me once. I've had tweets saying, some stuff. Season 2, they quoted me without even talking to me. So they don't even actually talk to sources before they get information. So, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. At the 100,000 subscribe mark, I will be giving away something that is so darn cool. So check us out on Instagram at Warstu, Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into this juicy video. So, not a day goes by where Robert Pattinson doesn't get hate. You know the whole thing where he had to put on 35 pounds of muscle to play Batman. But he didn't do it anyway. But to be fair, he did put on some size and he was out because he wasn't big enough. But this is a young Bruce Wayne. This isn't Batfleck. That's a different Batman property that is coming. Regardless to what Walter says, the head of DC doesn't know that much, to the point where Ray Fisher recently came out and said he would not work on a project if the head of DC Films is involved. That tells you a lot. So don't worry, guys. There is Batfleck. He is returning. But also, Robert Pattinson's going to be a cool Batman. So there's a new rumor going around by The Sun saying Robert Pattinson is at breaking point. He's getting paid too much money, so he's at breaking point. Right. Let's turn my face off and let's turn the article on. Okay. Interesting article. No, that's actually not interesting. It's a very boring article. So here it is. Batman star Robert Pattinson push to breaking point. He's at the point of breaking, guys. He's at the point of breaking where he's going to have a nervous breakdown. You would think after shooting Twilight and all the backlash from Twilight, and The Lighthouse and the cool things he's done since Tenet, which is a really cool movie, another Warner Bros. Property. So you would think that Warner Bros. Knows how he acts already because they've already worked with him before. So, essentially, this article is most likely clickbait. The Hollywood hunk is now taken over from Batfleck. Well, that's actually a lie because he's not. He's been pushed to breaking point by Control Freak. Why? Because he wants a perfect movie. My source said filming has been a grueling process, especially for Robert, as Matt is such a perfectionist. What Hollywood director isn't a perfectionist? I mean, this whole thing is ridiculous. He'll insist on doing scenes over and over again, getting bogged down in every tiny detail. Sometimes it's like he doesn't know when to stop. Really, honey? Really? I mean, if you've never been on a movie set, so essentially movie sets, they run long days, like 10 to 16 hours. Sometimes you'll have to retake the same shot 50 to 100 times, but it'd be a different angle, different scenario, different ending, and all this kind of stuff. So this is absolutely ridiculous. If you watch Planet of the Apes, you would know how good he is at directing. So this whole article stroke clickbait story, Matt has done blockbusters before, but not on this level. I'm pretty sure Planet of the Apes is on this level, because if you look here, look. Warner Bros. Can't afford for the fan base to be disappointed and have thrown 90 million at this film. 90 million. That's laughable how low that is. They've thrown 70 to 80 million at the Zack Snyder Justice League reshoots to do additional photography and do VFX. Not shoot the movie. I mean, Wonder Woman had a budget of 150 million. This is such a low budget for a Batman-centric story that it's like they don't even know what they're on about. And there's some other interesting things here. So obviously they're shooting in this, current year, and of everything. I'm not going to say it because YouTube doesn't like it, but this bit just here that I'm highlighting right now. It's hard to shoot because of that, and they had to stop briefly, and they didn't. And it's winter now, so this bit here, it's got to the point where he's been directing scenes while zipped up in a puffer jacket, coat, with ski goggles on. Oh my god. I mean, ski goggles on. I mean, the funny thing is, the Sun newspaper is a UK publication, so you would know that it's been snowing here recently, and it's below zero. It's around, below zero. It's been freezing most nights. But he's got a puffer jacket on set. Really, honey? Sorry, I say honey a lot. Right, just got a thing from the sponsors. Right. So I'm just going to debunk the whole thing, okay? Yes, it is hard on set. It will be hard. It's hard shooting, and it's hard doing anything in the year of 2020. But to say the movie is in trouble, it's just interesting. Actually, it's not interesting. It's just pure clickbait, guys. There's no factual evidence here. Literally, they've not spoken to anyone, in my opinion, for full disclaimer, they might have. Control freak. So someone on a movie set is a control freak. The irony of that. That's never been done before, has it? No. I'm being very sarcastic here, guys. So, guys, no worries. This movie doesn't come out to 2020. Even if there is some trouble on sets, and there's always troubles behind sets. You know, there's that Marvel actor, Shia LaBeouf, who apparently wanted Shia LaBeouf to do the movie, but apparently he's hard to work with, and he's got a reputation of being hard to work with. So some actors are hard to work with, but from what we understand, with Robert Pattinson doing Twilight, doing The Lighthouse, doing Tenet, he's actually seems to be pretty, interesting to work with, and people like working with Robert. So I don't really get this kind of, he's so hard on set, he didn't want to put muscle on, he didn't work out the whole kind of break. He's like, yeah, he did work out, but they didn't want him to be, like the next Arnold Schwarzenegger, the next Callum von Moger, did they? They wanted him to be, just athletic a little bit of size. So if you ever hear a story about Robert Pattinson being difficult to work on set, being at breaking point because he's having to do 50 takes on one thing when it doesn't really matter to him what he's doing. I mean, he's shooting a movie, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like he's in a rush to finish the movie. They've got a set time of when the said movie will be done anyway, so it's absolutely ridiculous, guys. And I have had a bunch of people ask me to do this. I didn't really want to do these kind of videos, but when I do, I come on camera because I find it more interesting. But I find this absolutely ridiculous. There's so much hype. Well, actually, to be fair, guys, there isn't actually so much hype for this movie now, because it was coming out October 2021, but now it's coming out 2022. So the hype train has absolutely dropped. So like always, guys, let me know, do you believe this story? And I did get sent some YouTube videos, and I have watched some other videos, and some people actually believe this story, which we here at the Warstu channel find out absolutely ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. So I've got no idea when if I drop this video, then I did drop it, but I've got no idea when I'm actually going to post this video. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure to check us out on Instagram at Warstu, and Twitter, WarstuG. We are so close to 2,000 followers. Yes, I know that's a very small number for a channel that's about to hit 100k. So like always, guys, I will catch you in that next video very soon. Catch ya later.